Alright boys, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about toppings, what the best toppings are, what toppings your cookies should have for arena and every other game mode. Let's talk a little bit about toppings because, everyone asks in chat, what toppings, so we're getting to that now. Alright guys, just to start off here, I just want to talk about the number one topping in the game, what everyone should have, almonds. Almonds are the de facto, probably best topping you can have in the game. The reason why is because of the damage resist substat. Damage resist is so strong in this game. It is used in every facet of the game. It's just kind of broken, honestly, damage resist is. So, usually, I would say go for your damage resist toppings. Make sure you have a lot of them. Make sure you grind for a lot of them. Alright guys, number 2 topping in the game, I would say, is probably the raspberries. Raspberries are really effective too because of the attack. But like I said, I would say attack is probably the second best substat in the game, and the third best substat in the game is probably cooldown. So you know where I'm going with that as far as the third best topping you can get in the game, which is Swift chocolates. Swift chocolates by far are the third best substat in the game. Really, the only other toppings that you should keep are apple jellies, just because they're kind of hard to get, and some units like Crunchy Chip, Twizzly, and those crit-based units do use the crit jellies on them in their kit to use. So guys, what I have on screen right now, these are the toppings that you want to keep on hand. You can literally go to the caramel, walnut, peanut, hazelnut, candy, and kiwi and just trash them all. You're not going to use them. You are not going to use those. Trash them, get your topping pieces to level up these ones right here. And as far as order, what I would do as far as leveling up, I would do almond, raspberry, and then chocolates. Chocolates are a little bit harder to come by, so I would say, if you roll like a bad, not as good substat, keep it for now until you get better ones. But as far as these two goes, we'll talk about what we should roll for substats next. Alright guys, so now we're going to talk a little bit about substats on toppings. So as far as what you want to roll for substats on toppings, your number one priority is roll damage resist, second priority is attack, and third priority is cooldown. With some flex being in there like attack speed, sometimes you would want, but really the main stat you want to worry about is damage resist always. You always want damage resist rolls on your pieces. Alright guys, so as far as substats for toppings go, what you want to do with those substats is you want to make sure you roll damage resist, cooldown, or attack first every time. All those stats are good, but really what I try to aim for is I try to aim for a really high, over 4% roll of damage resist, and then I'll continue rolling the piece. Normally, if I don't roll damage resist off rip, I will throw away the piece. The only time I don't throw the piece away is if I run like a really high cooldown substat or a really high attack substat. Attack being over 2.5% and cooldown being over a 1.7%. I will keep those pieces and then keep rolling. But my general rule of thumb is anything over 4% with damage resist, I will keep and then roll it the rest of the way. If I don't roll damage resist or one of those other stats like I mentioned before, I will throw the piece away and just not even use it, because topping pieces are kind of hard to come by, and it also gets kind of expensive to keep rolling to 12. As I was saying before though, as far as like those flex stats we're talking about, if you roll damage resist, usually I'll keep the ones if we roll into like a attack speed or crit resist, I'll keep those just because they
poor you two over here.
Thanks chat, I appreciate that. I'm so broke, I'm down bad and absolute cringe. If you guys want to join chat too, make sure you come check us out at twitch.tv/YouTube-can't-see-me. I stream just about every day here at 2 p.m. CST. Come check us out guys, why not? You can get the tips on the fly here, let me tell you. And also the Discord below. Join the Discord below too. You can get tips in there. Anyways, guys, let's get back to the video now. Alright, guys, so as I was saying, as far as the extra substats that you might want to keep, is you might want to keep attack speed, crit resist, crit percentage. I would say those three right there are good flex because some units need more attack speed, some units need crit resist, some units need extra crit. So I would keep those if you roll into your damage resist first and you say you roll into one of those second or third even. I mean, just keep the pieces, you can use them later on. Don't toss them away. Alright guys, so the majority of your cookies, you're really going to want to run almond on basically the majority of your cookies. I would say 90% of the cookies are really good with almond because you get hit really fucking hard in this game, especially for higher tiers of arena. You want really high damage resist. So that's where your damage resist comes in handy at. So almonds used on mostly everyone, but we can talk about now some of the flex units and flex sets you can use on these cookies. I'm going to go down the list of every legendary, ancient, super epic, and epic cookie and tell you guys what toppings you should put on those cookies, what flex set of toppings you could put on those cookies, and so on and so forth. For Frost Queen cookie, what you can run is either full raspberry or 3 raspberry, 2 cooldown. Both of those work pretty well. With Yam, you can run full almond or full raspberry. With Vampire, it's usually full raspberry. I've seen some people use full almond. With Affogato, it's usually full almond. With Sorbet, it's full almond or full CD with good damage resist substats. With Finn, it's either full almond or full CD. With Parfait, it's either full almond or full CD. With Espresso, it's either 3 raspberry, 2 almond, or full raspberries. With Rye, it's either full raspberry or full almond. With Caramel Era, it's either full raspberry, full almond, sometimes full crit. You can use either one of the 3 there, depending on your team comp. Some of them work. Eclair is usually full almond. Sometimes you can run 3 almonds, 2 cooldown. I've even seen people run 3 raspberry, 2 cooldown, or 3 raspberry, 2 almond. A lot of variations with Eclair. I think personally, full almond is the best though. Wildberry, full almond. Cotton's gonna be full cooldown. Milk's gonna be full almond. Unicorn can either be full almond or full cooldown depending on your comp. If you're running 2 healers, maybe full cooldown you could run, but I always recommend full almonds. Crunchy can be full raspberry, full crit, or a mix between crit and attack, or crit and raspberry. Hollyberry, don't even put toppings because you won't use her. PV, put full cooldown. Seaberry, full attack or full cooldown. Pumpkin pie, full almond. Strawberry crepe, you probably want to run full cooldown on strawberry crepe. Cocoa, full almond. Clotted cream, full almond or full attack if you're using Finn on your team. Cherry blossom, full raspberry or full swifts. Full attack on snow sugar. Latte, probably just full almonds, but guys, don't use latte just yet. Just wait till she gets a candy. Pomegranate is gonna be full cooldown. Twiz, full crit. Dark choco, full almond. Full almond. Raisin, you probably want to use full attack. Raspberry, just don't use. Sonic, full. Put your best toppings on Sonic. Sonic's the best. Just kidding. Don't use Sonic. You probably don't even have Sonic if you're just playing the game now. Oyster, 4 almonds, 1 swift, or full swift depending on your team. Pastry can go full raspberry. Mushroom cookie, full raspberry. Licorice, full cooldown. Tea night, full almonds. Mala, full almond or full cooldown. Pumio cookie, full fucking attack or full swifts. Madeline, full damage resist. I use full attack on my lilac, but you can use full cooldown your lilac if you want. Cream puff, either full attack or full crit. Herb is full attack or full cooldown. Full cooldown on Tiger Lily. Full cooldown on the boy Mint Choco. Full cooldown on Blackberry. I won't even talk about that. Don't use Fig. Alright guys, but that's really gonna do it for today. If you guys want like a more in-depth guide on like certain cookies and like what substats should be for each of these cookies and whatnot, leave a comment down below and we'll do a video on that. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Hope to see you guys in the next video and see you later. Peace. Bye bye.